They gave you the
Hello,
dark
everyone. Welcome to the Collective Friday board game night with me,
Hello.
your host, Zoe. Today I have Brendan, the
Hello.
proprietor,
Hello.
and our lovely customer, Antonio.
Hello.
Antonio is here.
Today we're going to be playing a game called Forbidden Island, and how it works is you're trying to get the 4 treasures from off the island before it sinks with you on it.
We're competing, right?
No, this is a competitive game. Not a competitive.
Competitive.
Sorry, this is a
it's
cooperative
competitively
game.
cooperative.
This is a cooperative game.
Okay, so we got to be friends, act like we like each other, and here we go from there.
So
I am a little off center.
I'm going to continue with the setup of the game. If Stephen would put what the board looks like.
So the idea is that this is an island
Yes.
that is sinking.
I can read the lore if you would like.
No, I mean, I kind of remember. I think I'm covering it quite well. I mean, but I guess if they wrote it, so.
This is Forbidden Island. It was a secluded retreat of an ancient mystical empire known as the Archeans. Legend has it that the Archeans possessed the ability to control the Earth's core elements: fire, wind, water, and earth, through 4 sacred treasures.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You have the Crystal of Fire,
All right.
the Statue of Wind, which I believe is this one, the Ocean's Chalice, which is that one on the other corner, and the Earth Stone. Hi, Katie.
Katie's here.
So essentially what we're going to be doing is first you would set up the board like this after shuffling all of the tiles together. The map shows you in here how to set up the game. And then you place, as you see, the 4 figures around the island. You then divide the cards, which are these 2 decks right here. Players get the red cards, I believe.
All right.
So, Antonio, can you flip 6 of the blue cards for me? One at a time, flipping its corresponding tile.
Of course. Okay.
Oh, so first one.
The Whispering Garden, which is this one, is now partially inundated with water.
Okay.
It's like it's covered.
It's kind of like Pandemic, but instead of... So
Oh.
then...
Rock.
The Phantom Rock is right here. So that one is now. It's getting it from the edges.
Card 3,
We got the Crimson Forest.
by the Chalice.
Water. Fire. Great combo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cave of Embers. Right here.
Right there.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 4.
This one.
Howling Garden.
Howling Garden is gone. So all these are covered with water and we can't pass them?
So I will get to explaining that
Fool's
in a minute.
Landing.
Uh-oh.
So,
we just lost our helicopter
We
pad.
didn't lose it yet.
It looks like we lost our
Don't put them back
helicopter
on top.
pad.
Okay, yeah,
Oh.
these can stay here.
Yeah.
These cannot. So these make up our flood discard pile. And what happens is kind of like in the game Pandemic, if you've ever played it, anytime you get a crisis event card, these get shuffled and put back on top. And so if the same one comes up after it's already on the blue side, it is removed entirely from the game. So you lose the game if you can no longer get one of the treasures and you don't have them all. Or if you lose your landing.
And we already kind of losing our landing
We
there.
are already
So
kind of losing our landing, yes.
we might lose this game, yeah.
So then...
Cooperatively,
Next
Antonio turned over the Fool's Landing
is... If
card.
I could have the other 3 and their cards. Next, we shuffle the character cards and deal them out randomly.
Oh, okay. Because we're 3 characters. Hmm.
So this could be really bad for us. It just depends on which characters we get.
There's a couple of sister games to this, too.
Yes.
Desert Island.
Forbidden
Right.
Desert
Forbidden Desert. Okay, not Desert Island.
and Forbidden Sky.
Forbidden Sky. That's it. And they all come in a little metal box, too.
Antonio, pick a number from 1 to 6.
3.
She's going to pull out the same card anyway. She already has her mindset on that card.
All right, Bryn, pick a number from 1 to 5.
I'll take the other one. 5. Oh, I'm an explorer. Explorer.
Pick another number from 1 to 4. You said 2?
Dos.
All right, we get the pilot, the explorer, and the messenger. The rest of the cards would get tucked back into the box.
Hey, pilot, where's your landing pad?
Oh, you know.
Just asking for a friend that's
but
also going to drown.
The next step is it wants us to read our character names and its ability to the other players. So my character, as you can see, is the pilot. It says that once per turn, I can fly to any tile on the island for 1 action. Each turn, you have a total of 3 actions that you can use before the rest of the other stuff happens. But we'll get to turn order in a minute.
I am the explorer, and I can move and or shore up diagonally. So I guess not everybody else can, or maybe everybody else can. They're just trying to make me feel special.
I'm the messenger. Give treasure cards to a player anywhere on the island for 1 action per card.
All right.
Okay, so I start here.
I give people treasure.
You
start.
do. You give away treasure. It's the Robin Hood card.
Where's the gray home?
Gray home?
Yes, put yourself on your gray home. Where's
Robin
green
Hood died
home?
alone with no friends
Green home is here.
and broke.
This is that gray home?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it. That looks like a
Yeah,
great
you're,
piece.
you're right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So then we hand out treasure deck cards.
Nice island. Yeah.
Each player gets 2 of these red cards. You can play with your hand face up on the table. This is a cooperative game. I have one of the fire symbols and the chalice. Antonio has 2 helicopter lifts, which are special cards that allow you to take actions at any times. Bren also has a special card that lets him take an action at any time. It essentially saves a tile from being lost forever. And one of the wind symbols.
I got to get this guy, but he's not on an island. How do I get him?
So I will get there.
Oh, we're going to get there.
The next step is I will set the water level. Because this is a couple of our first times playing, we're going to set it to novice, which is that bottom line. You can change it all the way up to legendary, which starts at 3, and you will lose rather quickly and almost every time. You lose if you get to this skull.
All right, then.
All right, so how a turn works is the player who last visited an island goes first. I'm going to go with that was me. I was on one yesterday.
Florida's an island.
Yeah, it's a peninsula.
Oh.
I was
Could be
on
an
Shell
island.
Island.
Wait,
The
I
archaeology.
was on an island. I was on an island yesterday.
When?
When I was over at Cocoa Beach.
When was that?
It was yesterday.
What time yesterday?
I left about
Oh,
2
God.
o'clock.
I was
I
on
feel
a-
like that's a lie.
I was
That's
at
not a
St.
lie.
Thomas.
I meant to leave about 12. Maybe I left around 12:30 or 1. St. Thomas is an island.
When
Monday, I came back.
we said yesterday.
Well,
I was on an island.
whatever.
I went
I
over
just said
bridges to
island.
get to my island. I guess you had to fly.
I did.
Like your island.
I rode a canoe to my island.
You worked a lot harder for it. You seem a little excited about being on an island.
Yoka attests. I was on an island, a Rollins-owned island.
All right, Gilligan, go.
Thank you. I like being Gilligan. Anyways, so how a turn works is a player takes up to 3 actions. That includes shoring up either a tile that you're on or a tile adjacent to you. However, diagonal tiles, unless you are the green character, are not adjacent. So
You get that, Professor?
I got it.
moving is an action as well, and so is trading cards. So let's say I move to your square, that's 1, and if I wanted to give you the chalice, that's another. But on my turn, I'm going to flip this tile I'm sitting on, and then I'm going to...
You need a special ability to do that?
No, anyone can flip a tile as
okay.
long as they are either on it or it is adjacent. You have a special ability that allows you to flip diagonally.
There we go.
My special ability allows me to pick my character up and go anywhere I want. Once per turn for an action. So if I wanted
Nice.
to, I could throw myself onto the Whispering Garden and save it from drowning. I think
right.
I am going to do that because Antonio can shore up those 2 on his turn. Yes, so if you could put me on that one and then flip the tile. That is my 3 actions. The next step would be for me to draw 2 treasure deck cards. In this deck is where you can get the Water's Rise, which is the crisis event card. So I flip mine, I get a wind and a stone.
Look, you got the 4 elements.
I got to win too.
You do. There is a hand limit to the number of cards you can have. I think it is 5, but I will check that. After I draw flood cards equal to the water level, which is currently 2.
2.
So 1, the Cave of Shadows, which is that other fire location, and 2, the Misty Marsh, which is right next to the one that just flipped. Then turn would pass to the player to my left, which is Brendan.
That's me. Okay, so do I draw a card?
So you draw at the end of your turn.
Only then. So now I can move.
Yes.
I can move and or shore up diagonally.
Yes, you are
How
special.
How many spaces can I move?
You can take up to 3 actions. Each movement is 1.
Okay.
Shoring up is 1. Trading cards is 1.
So if I want to come get this guy, right?
So, yes, I didn't explain that yet.
No.
How you get the 4 treasures is you have to have 4 of a kind. And then you have to be on one of these tiles. So let's say it's your turn and you have 4 of a kind. When you get here, you have to have an action to spend to discard those 4 to pick up the treasure.
Anything next to us. I could do it here too, right?
No, you have to be on the temple or the Whispering Garden.
Oh, because this guy is on the temple.
Yes. So you have to be at one of the representative
So these are always
locations.
in the same place?
No. So at the beginning of the game, I did a little setup before we got here.
All right.
You shuffle all of the play tiles and deal them out randomly in this orientation.
So what if this was like in here? Would he just be sitting in here on it?
No. So those just sit around the board. They are in spirit on these sites because you can get it from either.
All right.
Does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense. Is this always here? Or is that random?
The earth thing is always on that tile, but that tile is not always in that location.
Okay. All right. Very good. So these guys are just here for like game setup play, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an aesthetic thing.
Got it. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. But I'm still going to come after that guy for some reason. So I'm going to go 1
Okay.
because I can go diagonal. I can go 2. And I can turn this one up. Does that take an action to turn that up?
You could, but I think it would be better suited for your turn to either shore up the Cave of Embers or, yeah, this one works too. You can shore that one
I
up.
can do that one.
Yeah. You could have shored that up from here.
I could have.
Or you could be on that one.
Wait,
Maybe I did.
Both of those on my turn.
You're
Maybe.
fine.
Maybe I did. I'm going to sink some more
What is
stuff.
the messenger's special ability? Did we let
I
you even
give
tell
people
us?
treasures.
You guys people.
For
I can
free?
give you a treasure for an action,
Nice.
no matter where you are.
All right. So then, Bryn, the next step is you draw these 2 cards.
I draw 2 cards. I got a fire, and I got more sandbags.
And then you get 2 of the Forbidden Island cards.
Ooh, because we're still on 2.
So 1 at a time. Start with it,
First one is the Gold Gate.
which is up there at the top. So there are some tiles that you can just let disappear. The Gold Gate is one of them because we don't need it. It's off far where no one needs to move. It's out of the way
And there we go. Where does the card go? Here.
here in the stack.
So now we got one more card.
Oh, right next
The
to it.
Cliffs of Abandon. Nice. Well, we see that end of the island is sinking.
Let's let it. All right, so
Don't
then
we need those though to get those?
no,
So we can get those from up here. The treasures.
Yes, the treasures are just on the
Okay.
table.
Got it.
You can only get them from sites with the image on the card, though.
Got it.
So if both the caves sink, we
We're
lose
trouble.
the game.
Okay, got it.
All right.
So
No, I
then
definitely got
it
it.
would be Antonio's turn.
Definitely got it.
He can take up to 3 actions.
Action 1. Flip.
From anywhere. Because you're flipping from anywhere because you're the messenger.
No, I can give anyone a treasure from anywhere.
Oh, I
Um,
guess you flipped it because you're
'cause I'm
next to it. That
Um,
too.
Well, I guess I'll
I don't think this island's really
1,
sinking.
2.
So that's your 3.
Yeah. I figured get over here just in case.
I mean, you could choose to try and guard this area, if that makes sense. So,
there's that there, so I guess 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
so then you would get 2 of these, 1 at a time.
I got an earth thingy.
All right.
Another earth thingy.
Nice. Okay.
I'm earthy.
You are earthy.
Nice.
And then 2 of these.
We got 3 earthy things.
So the first
got
is the
the-
observatory.
Observatory.
Where is that?
It's right next to me.
Mhm.
And then
Then we got where I started from, the Silver Gate. My home.
so
It's
this
being
is
sunk.
one that we would
Smart.
want to save out of ease of travel, if that makes sense. Center tiles you generally want to keep, whereas exterior tiles, if they don't matter for the game, you can let sink.
Got it. And then I don't have any action, so I can't do that.
You get to draw cards.
I already did.
He drew, and then he drew his tile.
It's
So
over.
now it would be my turn.
That's true.
So my first action is going
You
to be
already
to
drew
flip
one.
the Cave of Shadows, if you could do that for me, Antonio.
There we go.
And then I'm going to move to... Yeah, I'm going to move to the Twilight Hollow, and I'm going to go ahead and save the Misty Marsh. So those are my 3 actions. I then draw my 2 turn cards, as I said, one at a time.
Do you know how big the bucket would have to be to pick up that much water?
So
You're saving it. You're saving it.
the
That's what
reason we pick
messenger
these up
does.
one at a time is because you could draw the Flood Crisis card, which immediately stops what you're doing, and you
Yeah,
have to
bird
resolve it. So
Have
I
you-
have 2 fire and 2 yellow guys. I also never figured out what
Ooh,
the...
look at that. We're almost all the way done with 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. Anything we get is going to be good. Except for
There
the bird.
are 5... Okay, this is good to note. There are 5 of each treasure card. So if you do hit the hand limit, you want to keep track of what's been discarded because you prolong the game and make it harder to get the items if you discard too many of them. I'm trying to figure out what
Wait, what's the hand limit?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to discard a card. I'm going to go ahead and...
You can't, like, hand one off to somebody?
No.
Who
If
gets
we're
to
on the
hand
same
off?
island.
Don't you get to hand off treasures?
Yeah, but I have to give it to someone.
Oh. Hmm.
So I'm going to choose to get rid of one of the blue ones
Okay.
because we currently have a decent amount of the others. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It feels like we're better
we have to
working
have them
towards
all?
them.
Eventually.
So one person has to end up with 4 of them and then get to that tile and discard them to get the thing.
But there's only 5 of them.
Yes.
So still 4 more in the deck.
And the
All
deck
right.
does reshuffle through if
Oh,
you use
okay.
it all.
I see. Okay.
But
that helps.
you don't want to force yourself out of a color if you can help it. Unless later in the game, let's say we pick up the fire one, or
Mhm.
Antonio gets the earth one pretty quickly, we can start just discarding these because we don't need them anymore.
All right, then.
So then turn passes after I flip some cards. So the Breaker's Bridge gets inundated.
There is no Breaker's Bridge except for here. That one. There is that one.
And then
The bridge is
your
underwater.
home is now inundated.
The bridge up in the mountains, that's underwater. We're in trouble.
Alrighty.
All right, so
So
that's my
then turn passes to you.
So I should fix the silver gate. I'm going to fix the silver gate because that makes sense.
It does.
And now I could fix this one too. Huh?
I would say move. I believe this to be diagonal to this, if that matters to you. But I would
What happens if I go there?
nothing. But I just think you want to be more central, so you can shore this one up and move. But I think you want to try and watch the stuff. Those 3 we can let sink. They don't matter. But we want to
Okay.
try and keep our eyes on the ones that we know have already been flipped in this area. If that makes sense.
Well, the copper gate.
You don't need your home.
I need my home. I'm going to fix the bridge.
Okay.
This is a psychological thing because if a bridge up in the mountains is underwater, I feel like we're in trouble. So we're going to do, oh no, there it goes. Hold on, everybody.
All right. So then your next step,
I'm going underwater.
you're going to get a chalice. And you are about to hit your 6. But the good thing is you have action cards.
So I have sandbags, so I could
you
use
can just
those.
go ahead and use one.
So I'm going to fix my home.
Okay.
There we go. Why did he do that? That was so dumb. Now I can move one more, but we don't need the gold gate.
Putting all these in there.
I got
would
5. I
keep
don't have
this
6.
for now.
Okay, we'll hold on to it.
These are really good for if you hit one of the crisis cards,
Mm-hmm.
because you can automatically save one if you think it's going to be lost. So
But
then
we're not dealing with any of the crises
we
at
have
the
yet to hit them
borders.
from this deck.
Okay.
So the Temple of Sun, which is this
Temple of
one,
Sun goes.
is slightly inundated.
We should have that one. We should keep that
And
one.
so is the Lost Lagoon, which is where Antonio is currently standing. If at any point a tile becomes removed from the game and you are on it, your character pawn is just moved to the next available tile.
All right then.
You don't die, which is nice.
Yet.
Yeah.
You're on your way to die, but
I guess
everybody
I'll
dies together. It's a cooperative
Flip
game.
this and this.
So, hold on.
That's 2.
Yes, so you have to flip the observatory while you're on the lagoon.
Yes.
Just for...
I was just moving it. So I could flip
Okay.
How do we hand these cards to other people?
So, let's say
be
I
on the same
fly
tile.
to Antonio's tile using my ability.
Uh-huh.
I can, for an action, hand him a card. For 2 actions, I could hand him 2 cards.
Okay. So that makes sense.
So I actually should be getting the Earth one.
Yes, I will come to give you an Earth.
I'm gonna move one step closer to you.
So you just... Okay, you did
To
1,
him.
2, 3. Got it.
I can shore up, but I just can't hand off something diagonally.
No.
So,
And then I gotta draw 2.
yep. So your first one
I got a chalice.
and your second.
I got this. I guess I'll use my helicopter lift.
You could either fly to me or Bryn.
Well, you can fly anywhere, so I'll go to him.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. I can't move. I'm an explorer. Wait, okay. Not a very good explorer. He can't get around anywhere.
So then you flip your
Yep.
2.
Got flip 2.
You get the Temple of the Moon, which is really bad for us at this point in time. And the Tidal Palace, also not great for us.
Ooh.
So then it would be my turn again.
Well, that's like,
Yep.
all right.
What do I want to do? If we hit a crisis event, which is likely, given that we haven't hit any yet, and there are several in the deck.
What's a crisis event do?
The water level rises. This shuffles and goes back on top.
Oh,
And we then draw the new water level.
all right.
Our
then.
next one is still 2, which is beneficial for us. But we risk losing the places we need. It's not very likely, given that 2 of the cards
Mhm.
are this one, that we could lose one of them, but it's not likely that it immediately happens.
Yeah. So,
So
we're
I
fine.
think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly myself to where Antonio is for 1 action. Give him this for another. Antonio,
Does he have to discard now? Or
he
can-
would. That's why I'm thinking he should lift me.
Yeah, I'll lift
To the temple.
I mean, I could lift all of us.
Okay, you can take all of us if you would like. That makes it actually really good because then on Bryn's turn he gives you 1, and on your
I
turn
still
you
got
get
to
the
give
thing.
you a card.
So then
I've got
I, as
this
my
card
last
that I gotta
action,
give to somebody.
will
see?
flip the Temple of the Sun.
My cards aren't showing.
Big brain.
That was big brain,
How do
Antonio.
your cards show? Mine don't. I just see cards.
Because your cards are
My cards.
past this.
My cards are secret.
So then I'm going to draw 2 tiles.
Just so
1,
you know,
2, 3, 4, 5.
I have one of each
And
of
a
them.
lift.
So I'm really
I
like.
don't want to lose the lift because we need these to get off the island at the end of the game.
I got a
so,
sandbag. Won't get me off the island.
You have a fire, which is probably the next thing we should go for.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go ahead and discard a wind totem.
All right then.
Then I flip the next 2. The watchtower and the bronze gate. Right there.
There we go. All right, so it's my turn.
Yes.
So on 1 action, I can give you
You should...
this,
Yes.
and on the other action, I can give you this.
And then you could get...
Now I can turn this guy.
Nice.
And now,
Actually, I don't think you waste your time flipping this one. I think you move out to try and get back towards the center of the board, because on Antonio's next turn, he already gets the one from this one. So we don't want to waste the action.
so we're changing things up right in the middle. I'm going to move sideways.
Alrighty.
All right, so now I get to do sink the island twice.
First.
Oh, I get to draw cards first.
So I have 6 cards.
So discard the
Waters rise.
chalice.
Move the water level up 1 tick mark.
Oh, you pulled the crisis.
I did.
Here, let's show them what the crisis card looks
Show
like
them
now
what the
that we got
crisis is
one.
since it's on my end and we can't see. Our water is up. All right. So now I get to shuffle the flood discard pile and place it on top of the flood draw pile.
Which is currently what Antonio is working on.
Discard this card to the treasure discard pile. Boom. And now I'm going to draw 2 flood cards, right?
Yes. And
But
then when
we
you're
gotta
done
wait.
with that, you draw your next card, which could also be a flood event.
I got to draw 2?
You will, but we have to resolve the first Waters
Oh.
Rise. Would you like to cut the deck at all? I guess you can't.
Why? But I shouldn't pull that card yet.
Yes, you do. You draw 2 at the end of your turn.
Oh, but what about my other
So
card?
the Tidal Palace is gone. We can put that off to the side with its card. And then the Bronze Gate is also gone.
Ooh.
So then you draw your next card, which is Fire.
All right, fire.
Which,
Fire.
all right.
Which we don't
So-
need.
Then
my-
you flood the island.
No,
Oh, now you gotta
now
flip
I'm
So
starting.
the Cave of Embers,
I don't think that Waters Rise card said all that.
and then
but that's
the
okay.
Gold Gate.
The gold gate. That's gone. That one is gone.
So we are in the middle of the game. We just lost a few pieces of the island due to a Water Rise event.
Happens.
So we will be flipping through the tiles that we've already flipped through before. So we need to pay extra attention to when the totem sites are flipped.
But you've got 4 of the
I got
earth.
4.
So now it's your turn. Your first
Earthy
action
bro.
will be to discard the earth, take the totem.
Oh, because you're on here. And you
Mhm.
can only do that when you're on there. All right.
Then I'll go 1 flip.
That does
So
work.
it's 3. Now I draw. I got the totem. We got 4
Cool.
again. And then I draw a second one. Oh, darn it.
So
And here comes the
the
water.
Cave of Embers is gone.
That just flipped. So yeah.
Now we're up to the 3s.
And then the Watchtower flips back over.
So we have gone to 3.
Good timing. That could have been really
Uh-oh.
bad.
And then Breaker's Bridge.
Breaker's Bridge. It's gone.
No, it's flipping.
Just flipping.
And then I got to draw 2 more.
Draw 1 more card.
Wait a minute. We did too many cards last turn.
I thought so too, but that was just me. All right then. We did something wrong. We're just gonna
We're going back.
play it back.
So we flipped the 2.
We're gonna
right?
rewind.
How many did we lose last turn?
We have a total of 3 gone.
And
So this was last turn. These are all last turn.
okay,
All right.
give me
then.
back the gold.
We're just gonna put random things back in the game and say we meant to do that.
Sorry,
All right.
I was playing with pandemic rules.
Oh, pandemic rules.
So the Waters Rise just adds this back to the top, and then at the end of the turn, you would flip the things. I got ahead of myself, but here, draw your next card.
There you go.
I got an earth.
You got an earth.
Then we get rid of the Gold Gate,
There it goes. Now it
the
goes.
Cave of Embers,
Now it goes.
and
I feel like we're watching a rerun.
It's 3.
yes, because now we're in 3. But the Watchtower
Oh,
should
I didn't
just
see
be on
3.
this side now.
Yeah.
And you can
Alright.
have the card from under the. All right, now that we're back on track,
Completely back on track, like we never left. All right.
it's my turn.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna fly to the Cave of Shadows. I'm going to drop my fire. And then I am going to move to
One or
Hold
the
on,
other.
leave me
One or
on
the other.
Cave of Shadows. Hold
Moving
on, hold me there
diagonal.
for a second.
Fire,
I'm
fire.
trying to figure out if it's worth me flying somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it currently is. So I want to figure out how to get closest to you all so you can get to me in the least amount of moves. I think Bren gets to me and the least amount of moves if I go to the Misty Marsh.
Yep.
Yes, I can
So
get
I'm
there
going
in
to
2.
sit on the Misty Marsh. Our next step is going to be to get the Wind Totem, seeing as how we have 4. I just don't have enough actions to get to someone and give them 1. So then I'm going to draw my 2 cards. Water's Rise. There's nothing to put on top.
Nothing.
We're legendary now.
And then I get a card. Then we flip 3. Breaker's Bridge.
Ooh, it's gone. The bridge is gone.
You can save it.
Well, I could save it. Should
You
we
don't-
save it?
I don't think you should.
No, we want to save other things.
The Cave of Shadows.
Don't need.
Don't
It's
need.
not gone. Just
It's
Oh.
Oh.
The color messed me up.
Just flip.
and then Howling Garden.
And there we go.
The color messed me up.
Okay.
So we are in a tight spot.
Are we?
We're gonna need the watchtower to not sink because you're the only one who can move diagonally,
Oh, yeah.
and none of us can swim.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's where that comes in. Is you
Yes.
gotta... So how am I going to get this
So
to you
that
and,
was-
and do that? But this is a free action.
That was my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then,
So this is a free action. So I can
Yes.
still go over. Well, are we giving you?
no, I think
I can give mine to whoever, whenever.
yes, I think you give them to me because then on my next turn we get the. Whereas if we give them to one of you, it's multiple turns away.
We just need to get them to her.
So I got to move over here.
Well, hold on. I can spend my 3 actions getting her this stuff. If
you
he
want to
comes
give me? Oh, that's
gives
true.
me 1, that's 2,
And
and
then
then you
flip
can use
the
1 to
Howling
flip.
Garden and the Watchtower.
So I
Or
can,
no, he can only flip 1 at that point. You're
Flip
correct.
the watchtower because
Yes,
you're
flip
right
the
here.
Watchtower.
I can go 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hand that to you. That's my 2 moves.
Yes,
And then you could flip watchtower for your 3rd.
which would be useful.
Yeah. Okay. So we can do that. So we'll do that. Is that my 3rd? Yeah, that's my 3rd. Okay. So at this point, then,
You would
so
draw
that's all
the
we
last
did.
card.
Rather than me go all the way over here to give that, I just gave my tiger guy to Antonio, and now I just got my 2nd chalice. So I've got my 2nd bird bath, and I am going to get 2 cards there.
I just gave you 1, so you get another 1.
Where's 1?
The chalice was your second.
Oh, the
your first
2nd one. Yeah. See, I'm up on curve.
All right, who wants to cut this?
There you go.
All right, you want this one or you want this one?
I want that.
All right, you get a fire.
I got a fire. We need
So
fire,
you-
right?
Nope, we
No.
already got fire.
Oh, we don't
We
need
need wind
Then
and
you
water.
flip 3 of these,
3 now because the water level is up to 3.
1 at a time.
We do them 1 at a time. I draw 3 and then I flip them 1 at a time.
So the observatory.
Observatory is flipped. Oh. And then we've got a Phantom Rock. Oh.
So that and that go out,
And that's gone. And then we have the Whispering Garden,
which is right next to me.
which is flipped.
So this is dangerous.
And this is dangerous.
We could lose both of these in the. Can you use your sandbag if that
I
happens?
can.
If we hit a water level rise.
Sure.
So that's now.
I don't know what I'll say.
It's my turn. So I'll spend my 3 actions to give you these.
Do you have to fly there?
Nope.
So 4, 5, 6.
That's good.
We're trying to get the blue ones right now, but we do have a new deck.
Mm-hmm.
So can I discard this one?
I would because there's still 2 more.
We just don't know if we're gonna get these, and we need one to get off the island.
I think that's
Okay.
fine.
One to get you off
Especially
the
since
island,
I'm
or
about
one to
to
get
draw
all of
two?
us off the
Everyone.
island? Oh, okay, that's good to know. One to get me off the island. It's like, well, what about the rest of us?
Hold on.
You guys just collect all the artifacts.
Britt,
What do we
he
need to
hit
do?
a water level rise. Will you please save one of the yellow places?
We gotta save
No,
a yellow
save this
place.
I can fly myself over here. We'll be right by this.
Oh, okay. So save this one.
Did you pull that one?
We don't know
but
yet.
it's in
Oh.
this pile.
But I can't save it after it's gets
I mean,
pulled.
you could.
I could wait.
But I'm just trying to say that it's better for us to be centrally located near the only chalice thing we have
All right,
left.
I'm going to hold off because I don't think it's coming up. But if it does, I'll insert. How's that?
All right.
I'll jump in.
He has faith.
I'll jump in the slush. Yes. Sandbag. Sandbag, save it. I was going to put the sandbags.
Sandbagging's not a good thing sometimes.
Would you like to cut our 4-card deck?
We've only got 4 cards. How do we only have 4 cards?
Because we've only flipped 4 cards.
Can you
Oh, I
move
see what
that
you're
up
saying.
one from...
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, I'll flip
So this goes back on top. That was his second card, so we would then move to the flipping phase. So 1, Cave of Shadows. It is gone, but that is okay.
See,
2, the Whispering Garden, but that is okay.
that's okay too.
And 3, the Observatory.
It's, gone. I feel like I shouldn't have used my sandbag to save my my copper gate. But it seemed like the thing to do at the time.
We didn't want to have to discard cards. That was the...
Now, Zoe.
So I'm going to fly using my action to the Howling Garden. I'm going to discard my 4 for 1 action to get this guy.
There we go.
And then I'm going to use my last action to flip the Howling Garden back over to keep our pathways.
All right, so we still got to get...
So then I draw 1, 2,
Hey, there's a bird path.
and 1. Look at me.
Well, you guys can still get anywhere, even though...
2. Take that one off.
There you go.
3.
That one? Oh, yeah. Temples.
We just need water.
So we are in a decent spot. We have 3 of the waters.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is,
Oh, we just got to get over here with it.
yes, but how are we doing this in the least amount of turns? Because I have 1 and you have 2.
I'm
and
going to
we
give you
don't know
both
when
of
we're
mine.
Easy. Watch. He can move diagonally, right? So 1, 2, 3.
And then we all
Then-
meet up there? Or what?
What? Well, so he moves there, right? So that way he's already there.
Yes. And I think we leave them
Then
with him.
I go to you. I get the thing on your turn. Oh, wait, that's too many turns.
Well, what if
No. So here.
I could move both of mine?
I think you, as he was saying, move here.
Right.
You move towards him.
Okay.
I fly to where he is
Give it to him.
and give him up.
Okay. And then if I get one on my turn, I could then...
I could run past
That's
you on
okay.
that way.
All right,
but-
we'll do that. So I've moved 3.
So then you will draw.
I'm going to draw 2 cards, one at a time.
Unless
I
he
got
gets the
another
challenge.
fire, which we don't need.
So you can go ahead and discard.
I'll be discarding that
the
one.
fire.
And then I picked in our sandbag, so I can discard 2 of these.
Yes.
See, I got the 2 sandbags, so we're good. We're going to be good. We're going to get out of here. And now let's see what happens here.
So 3 of those. Your home,
Copper Gate. I'll use the sandbag.
the Misty
I'm going to
Marsh,
definitely use the sandbag to save the Misty
and
Marsh.
the Temple of the Sun.
That one goes too. Okay, so we didn't lose anything. All right.
My turn. I will
I didn't
then
have to use the sandbag.
move towards him. That's where I need to be,
Yeah,
right?
that would be 3 in the end, right?
So that... Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I can't move diagonally.
Yes, he's the only one.
Mhm.
Now I draw. Jesus.
I thought you could fly.
No.
Go ahead and draw
flies.
your next one.
Oh, we got a water rises.
So water goes to 4.
Water is
which
up
means
to-
we automatically lose.
Water is up to
Please.
4 now.
So
Dun, dun,
Bryn,
dun. Yep.
we're going to be losing these. Let me
But
make sure that
we can
I
lose that one though, because you get to then move to the Silver Gate. What did we lose? We lost to Misty Mountain. There you go. Wait, do
Yeah,
you
so
move?
I get put in the next tile next to where I was.
All right. Oh, there goes that one.
I'll just put them there so we can see.
Very good.
If a pawn is on a tile that is removed and cannot move to an adjacent tile, it sinks into the abyss and everyone loses the game.
Not just the ocean,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
but-
could move, so we're good.
but you good. There was an adjacent
Oh.
tile.
Exceptions. I can fly to any tile.
So you can just fly to him.
Oh.
automatically.
What one are you?
The pilot.
Wow, that is a good card.
It says you could go diagonally. I can fly anywhere and the diver can swim. But
All right then.
Oh wait, I guess that's an exception to the dying thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which do you think? Do you think it's if it sinks and I would die, or can I choose always to fly wherever I
I think
want?
you can fly.
I feel like you could fly wherever.
Okay.
It would be a dumb way to die if you've got a helicopter. Oh my
I'd be
God!
like,
Watch it!
that's-
My helicopter is
I'm
sinking. Why don't you get in?
So
Oh.
then you just did. That was your turn.
Yeah.
So it's my turn. I give. This is gonna take an extra round.
It is, no matter what we do.
Sorry, we got sandbags.
I mean, unless we gave them to you.
True. You could both give them to me, and then if you pull, I could just meet you there.
Oh
But I
no!
can't
It
get
still
them to
takes
you.
another round because if Bren draws it at the end of his turn, he doesn't give it to you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna give mine to Bren.
Okay.
So 1,
Yeah, no matter
2.
what, we're going to be.
and I'm gonna sit there and wait for the
All right. So you get to draw your cards.
1. Oh yes. So 4. Silver Gate,
Uh-oh.
Crimson Forest.
It's all right.
2. Lost Lagoon,
It's okay.
and
Nope. We'll sandbag that one, right?
So yeah, once it flips, you want to flip it back over? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll discard that.
Then it would be your turn.
So it's my turn. Well, I can't go anywhere, and I don't have enough bird bass, so
I mean, you could do 1, 2, 3, and just come back.
I mean,
oh, I could. I could go 1.
Look at that.
Look at
Then you
that.
draw 1.
Waters rise. Oh,
because that's a good thing.
shovel them
Right,
up.
and then-
Oh wait, none of them are gone. Lost Lagoon is though, right?
Well, no matter what, we're going to pull
yes,
these through.
but take the Lost Lagoon off the board, and then the Coral Palace flips, and move that up 1.
I will in a second.
And this is your second card.
Yeah,
So we're in good. We're in a good spot.
I got
1, 2,
discard
3, 4, 5. Yes, I agree with that.
because we've already got that.
Yes.
My
That's
turn.
why I'm discarding
I'll
it.
flip this.
So anyway, I've got 3 of the chalices. We're looking for another one. I got a helicopter lift, and I still got a sandbag in which we can save.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
All right.
I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn because I flipped it and that was it.
So you got
And
the card. There you go.
1,
That's safe.
2.
There we go. That's safe too.
Then-
So he just drew 2 fires.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
What happens if the flood deck runs out?
We got the flood deck.
Okay, hold on.
How could it run out?
Mm.
It shouldn't run out until we run out of tiles.
So I think she means this one.
It doesn't mention.
We are on.
Are we supposed to be removing the cards?
We are on 4.
Are we supposed to be removing these?
Yes.
Okay.
So we got to open this one and see what happens, right?
Yes. I was just trying to say that what happens after we
You
run
didn't get
out
a
of-
chalice. Yes, the Iron Gate. Your next one is going to be the Hollow. Look at that. Everything's still alive. Then this one. This is going to be the Dunes of Deception. So now we got to shuffle them up
I
and
think so. 'cause
and,
it doesn't
and pull one
clarify.
more.
Immediately shuffle the flood discard pile and stack the cards face down to form a new draw pile. If this happens in the middle of a turn, continue drawing flood cards as necessary. There.
One more.
At least it's not at the end of the game.
That would suck.
It's not. And the Silver Gate. All right, so we're still alive.
All right.
I drew my 2 cards, so I guess Antonio. Now you got to.
Wait. You
I just
skipped
went.
my turn?
That was Zoe.
Oh, that
Zoe's
was
up
Zoe.
next.
That was Zoe's turn.
Oh,
You're right.
No,
So
I
now
haven't
it's
my
gone
turn.
yet.
That was my turn.
I'm gonna flip Silver Gate. I'm gonna give Antonio 2 cards for him to discard 2 cards. And then I'm gonna draw.
all right. That's not what we need. There it is.
So hear me out.
Oh, so Zoe just got the last of the bird bath.
I'm gonna fly for free right now. to your tile.
There you go.
Or we're both going to come over here. How do we do this?
It doesn't matter. Don't we have to go back to the landing pad?
Well, yes, but I need you here so that he gives you the 3.
And then I give you the 4, the 3. So then on your
Wait.
turn, it's 4.
He can just give me the 3.
Yeah.
I don't have to be there, but I have to be there for him. Just leave it like that because then
No, I can.
no matter what, it's going
You can
to...
stay here.
Yeah. On my turn, I'm going to give you the 3.
I was bringing you because I thought maybe we could give it on your turn, but we can't.
No.
We're about to lose.
So you get 3.
Hold on. I need to
No.
finish my...
Wait.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
bring me here... Wait. If you bring me with you on his turn... Oh, it doesn't matter.
I wanted to leave you there in case you needed to flip certain
no.
tiles.
Nope.
But anyways, the dunes leave. Fool's Landing flips right back over. 1, 2... Wait, that was 2. 3... 4. Oh my god. We're about to lose.
All right. So now on my turn.
I don't think we have enough turns to...
Yeah, because we're flipping 4 of these.
On your turn, I think you...
I've got to give you all 3 of these. And that's all 3 of my actions.
That's my thing. I think you keep them.
And flip.
You gotta save the tiles. I don't...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think you use one action and
Okay.
save
Okay.
the
No,
landing.
Yeah.
I think you use a sandbag and save the palace.
Why not just save the sandbag for...
Yeah. Save the sandbag.
'cause
Okay.
That's 2 turns.
And then...
Unless.
No matter what, it's going to take an extra turn no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see,
Just when we get back
by-
to your turn,
I'll just
you
give
it
him
to
the thing.
by
Okay.
flipping the twilight, we're kind of in. All right. I mean, it's just going to come around.
Wait, where's that card? We don't have that card.
Yeah, we need to bring back that Twilight Hollow. Huh.
Didn't he get shuffled back in?
We don't have it. It's not here.
We should all be on that one then. I bet it's in that thing. So we lose a card. Maybe I've got it. Maybe it's on the floor.
No? Okay. We're missing the watchtower.
The Watchtower we did discard. Look at that.
Nope, that's the observatory.
Oh, that's why we discarded one of those.
Here it is.
There it is. All right. So those are the 2 that are going on my turn.
Well, 4 are going on your turn.
Okay, so we're going to do those 2, which is the Watchtower and the Twilight
And the
Hollow.
Twilight Hollow goes.
So now,
We're about to die.
I think you shuffle that in too. I got a sandbag.
So you just did 2 of them? Anyone want to cut the 4?
No.
The watchtower goes. And Silver Gate
Oh,
flips. Oh,
look
that
at
was
that.
the best it could have been. However,
All right.
we're going to very quickly lose from this standpoint.
Yeah.
Now,
The cards were not in our favor.
could you flip?
I am. I'll flip it. There's nothing else I can do.
It's fine.
And then I'll draw
We
from the
can
pile.
win on Brent's
Actually,
turn.
if I can get the sandbag, I could save one.
As long as we make it to Brendan's turn, we can
That's all
win.
we got to do. We just got,
Because I have a helicopter and he has a helicopter.
but
So we can fly for free to the landing, and then we can fly for free away. But the question is, will we make it?
That's what I'm saying. If I can draw the sandbag, we'll be good.
is there a sandbag in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Need a sandbag. Wouldn't it be great if you got the waters rising though? That'd be fun.
That would suck.
Oh, that would be bad. Cooperatively, that would be bad.
We lose the game, I think, if we hit the...
I think we're going to lose the game anyway. All right. There you go.
You
Water's
jinxed
rising. Oh, that's what did it. She shuffled, you pulled the cards, and it's my fault. Now
You
we're
said, what if?
now we're at 5.
So,
So, okay. How many are there?
3.
There's 3.
So all 3 flip, and then if we hit anything, if we hit both the Fool's Landing and the Coral Palace, we lose.
Well,
If we
no,
hit either
because
one, we lose.
we can save one of them.
I'm just saying. We can save 1. I don't want to be responsible.
What do we got? 3?
Oh.
There it goes. Silvergate goes.
So that was what?
That
That
was
was
4. This will be 5.
Yes. So we just sandbagged the.
Coral Palace, sandbag it.
So then it just
Yep.
flips.
Yep.
Whose turn was that?
No.
That was mine.
No, because Coral Palace was going to go, but I
Okay, so
sandbagged it. So it's, yeah, it is
Now we
there.
flip back.
Yes.
That was my turn.
All right, Zoe.
Okay, we lose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no
fine.
way we can win this. There's only 2 sandbags.
Well, give me that. And I'll flip things over.
Can I take his?
I don't know. If you could take it, that would help things.
But that's my 3 actions. So
I don't care.
I have
I
to
ca-
give a treasure. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Perfect. What could
I
go
need
wrong?
a sandbag. No.
You need a sandbag. You got a water's rising.
Please raise the water level. We lose.
How many times?
5.
You don't have 5. You only have 2.
So they're both going to be drawn twice, no matter what. And we have no sandbags. We
No
lose.
more sandbags.
We
All
lose.
right. Well, they each go once. Interesting strategy, Cotton. Cooperatively. Oh, look, they're back. Okay. We lose. Ah,
We all drowned.
ah. Well, that was fun. We got a helicopter. We got a pilot. We got helicopters. We should send a message to somebody and say we drowned as I go explore the depths of the ocean. Well, that was fun. All right.
What are we going to play next week?
We start on
Oh,
novice.
we're not playing next week.
We're not playing next week. Zoe is going to be in the basement. She's going to be
What?
gone. It just means like you're gone. You're just not coming out to play
It
games.
sounds like you're putting me in timeout.
We'll put Zoe's on timeout next week. Congratulations, Zoe. She finished school. Yay.
I finished junior year of school.
She finished another year of school. Boy, those go fast.
But
Okay.
thank you
Well,
all for joining.
Thank you for coming out and playing Forbidden Island and watching us all drown. I hope we explained it through our garbling and as we go down.
We hope if you end up playing the game, you do not face our fate.
And if you are out tomorrow, we are having our grand reopening here tomorrow. That's going to be starting at 10 and going till 8 o'clock. Big festivities, middle of the day. So if you can make it then. Thank you for coming out. And now we cue the theme music.
We
That was good theme music.
our live guys coming to
All right.
end the show for us.
You guys want to become famous? Buy followers.